Welcome back to KK's Quilt Studio and 5-Minute Fridays. Today's subject is on library quick starts. Your library can be found down here in the lower vertical toolbar. You left click on that, it'll open up, and the library contains lots and lots of fun things. Let's start with some block patterns. I bet many of you don't even know this is here, and you've got many blocks to click on. Simply say, I have a design, and you're ready to stitch out. So you've got this neat Hawaiian design. Check in your transform tool what size it is, 8 inches. This looks good for the block I want to use this for. Simply go over to assign stitches to your stitch tool, and voila, just like that, you've created a design to stitch out in Art and Stitch. So save that design in your machine format up here under File and take it to Pro Stitcher Pro and get started on stitching out right away. So let's get a new page and see what else is in this library. Of course, we've got lots more designs. There's creative fills, and we're going to talk about that later. Designers collection, where they've contributed lots more designs that you can do the same thing with. There's parts and pieces, swirls that you can take into creating a design, portions that you can duplicate. Here's a design that you could take and do on, say, a chevron quilt. I can think of all kinds of things. If you want to see what it's going to look like, of course, go up to your repeat tool and play around with the settings, the number across and number down, and see what that's going to look like when you stitch it out on your quilt. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's go see what else is out there. Takes a couple seconds to open it up. We've got feathers, Judy Allen feathers. There's a whole library, lots of neat things to do. Of course, shapes. I love to play around with this. Let's take a flower, and let's draw a hexagon shape here from our shapes library. And let's take our reshape tool, drag that down, right click on the bottom, change that to smooth, and let's go back and create a stem or a flower. Of course, I'm doing this really fast. You can take time and do it a little slower. Use your 3-point arc and create some leaves. Copy, paste. So we'll have 2 leaves. Drag it over. Then select everything all together. Right click. Transform artwork, unite. And there you've created your own design. So ready to add in. So play around with all those drawing tools. That's I use several and shapes from the library to get a quick design. Try a new page, and well, let's go back to that design. If you like that design, you want to keep it for something else. You've drawn something, you really like that shape, you think you might use it in the future, go up to Tools and say Save in Library. And then under My Shapes in the library, you can create your own library of different shapes and things that you've drawn. So just assign this a name, say flower pot and click save. I'm going to get out of there. We're going to go back to our library and I'll show you some of the shapes that I've saved. It's, of course, again, under my shapes. And here, an oak leaf, a 6-point star, a horseshoe. These are some things that I've saved into my shapes library. There's a sheriff star. I made a star with circles on the end and used that Unite tool to create a sheriff star. So I hope that gives you some inspiration in using your libraries. Click around, take some time, click around and explore what's in them. You might just be surprised how simple it is, and you didn't know that you already had a design that you could use right away in a quilt, and you didn't have to go out and buy it. You already had it. So I hope you've enjoyed this 5-Minute Friday. We'll see you again next time.